Hi everyone, welcome to EatMee Recipes. Today I'll be showing you how to make this raisin, date and nut ladoos. The ingredients for this recipe is in the description box below, and there you will also find a link for the full written step-by-step recipe which is on eatmeerecipes.co.za. Place a pan on the stove top on medium heat. To the pan add in butter ghee, also known as clarified butter. Give the pan a swirl and allow the butter ghee to melt. Once the butter ghee is melted, add in almonds, add in hazelnuts, and thereafter add in some cashews. Mix well until the nuts are coated in the butter ghee. Next, you want to allow the nuts to toast until slightly golden and crunchy. Be sure to stir every few seconds to prevent it from burning. After a few minutes, the nuts should have a golden toast to them. Next, you want to add in the sesame seeds, also known as thill. Give it a good mix and allow the sesame seeds to toast until it changes color. Once the sesame seeds have toasted, you can turn off the heat. Next, you want to remove the pan from the heat and allow the nuts and the sesame seeds to cool. Whilst the nuts and sesame seeds cool, we are going to prep the other ingredients. For this recipe, I'm using whole pitted dates. If you are using whole dates like me, you can go ahead and finely chop them. The dates can be omitted and replaced with raisins. Next, you can bring out those raisins. The raisins may also be omitted and replaced with dates. But for this recipe, I'm using a mixture of both dates and raisins. Next, you want to bring out a blender. Add the cool nut mixture into the blender. Close up the blender and blend until the nuts forms a coarse-like texture. As you can see, the nuts are still coarse and not in a powder form. To the blended nuts, you want to add in the chopped dates, add in the raisins, add in some chocolate chips, this is optional. Close up the blender once again and blend until all the ingredients are chopped up. Once done, open up the blender. You will notice that most of the ingredients are nicely chopped up, and there may be a few whole raisins, but that's perfectly fine. Empty out the mixture into a bowl. To the mixture, add in cardamom or elachi powder. Give it a mix until it's well incorporated into the mixture. Next, we are going to begin shaping them. You can use a measuring scoop to get even-sized ladoos. Here I'm demonstrating using a tablespoon scoop. You can just scoop it into your hands and use the palms of your hands to mold it into a ball. The tablespoon gave off quite small ladoos, so it's really up to you what you want to use to measure, depending on the size of the ladoos that you want. Next, I've used the ice cream scoop, which is much bigger than the tablespoon. Once again, scoop it into your hands and mold it into a ball. As you can see, these are much bigger, and I personally prefer using the ice cream scoop. I'm just adding the first one back to the bowl as I prefer using the ice cream scoop to measure them out. You just want to continue doing this process until all the ladoos are shaped. Once all the mixture is finished and the ladoos are shaped, you can go ahead and serve them. These raisin date and nut ladoos can be made a day or two in advance. Simply store them in the refrigerator before serving. These ladoos are absolutely delicious and they make for perfect Diwali or Eid gifts. They can be stored in an airtight container in the refrigerator for up to a week. Just a quick reminder, the quantities are in the description box below And there you will also find the direct link for the full written recipe, which is on eatmeerecipes.co.za. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and also drop some recipe requests in the comment section, and I will try to do those recipes as soon as I can. Enjoy!